meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built and built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pumps built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride. The journey goes on to where we don't know. Oh, Father, can you see me fight on? Will the journey end with the last demon slain, or will we be sailing again? To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome back to our no map or next to no map run. We're gonna start up the game and jump right in. Let me move that out of the way, and then we go over here and hope the game comes up. It has been taking a while to start up lately, which is due to R2 Modman. Okay, and we do need Mygo and Mygo's World. There we go. In the last episode, we started to build a keep. And we have to gather a hecton of stones to make that a reality. I'm not quite sure how late it is. So let's go outside and see. Well, it's probably not too late. It is even-ish. Evening-ish. It's raining out here. Let me have a look at the... That's okay. We do have enough fire in there. Let me have a look at our chicken. We've got chickens. I do need to get the knife and slaughter some of those chickens so we can have more food. Where did I put... There. That one. Now try to not kill Bibi and Bobo because those are our breeding hens. You gotta go. And you gotta go. And who's you? Hen and hen. Ooh, I can pick up that egg now. They have been guarding that egg for quite a while now. That one. That is quite dangerous. Yes, go over there. Thank you. You are safe. Now can you go over there? Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. So, we've got some food here. And we need to feed them. We get more. So we need some seeds here. We do have some seeds here. I'm not quite sure. I think they do eat barley too, but I think we're gonna feed them with some carrot seeds here and put that back. Bon appétit, monsieur. Sotala. There we go. Time for sleepy sleeps. I'm wet. Well, of course I am. And then I think we're gonna go see if we can have another queen begweaser in one of the infested mines in the Mistlands. We were looking for one for quite a while now and have not found one. Let's have a look at the map. We are over here now, trying to find a Wegweiser. We walked all of that here with no finding of anything. So now we try finding something here. We should be leaving a portal somewhere there, just to be safe. Wait, we're gonna have to leave the meat at home. We do have to do some cooking soon. We're gonna eat that one, and that one, and that one, and we're gonna leave the feathers here too. Gonna have to lug around feathers. We want to pick up another portal, just to make sure we have a safety net over there. Because this is our pocket portal, and where are those pointing to? Number 8. Waypoint. Sap. Yagluth. And that is number 15. Number 15 seems to be the next number in the row that we need to use. Wait, what? We have a new billboard here. Waypoint. So we're gonna go here. 14. Is 14 not a number here? Confused. Missed to northwest. Northwest. Just save. Okay, I don't know. I thought number 14 was not yet used because we have not written down anything about number 14. Let's try that. It's not connecting. Okay. And this shall be number 14. Go there. And oh, we are high up on a... that is probably not the very best place to leave a portal, huh? Well, maybe it is. Well, let's see if it connects. Bam. Okay, we've got a new portal. That's our new pocket portal. We need to have that. And I'd want to find out which way is north, if we can. Not sure about that, but I think, yeah, north is that way. I think it is. That's north. Wrong one. I wanted to have that point in the right direction. That is north. Okay. So if that is north, then the ocean should be that way. Let's go. Let's see if I'm right. I kinda am. That is way too much of a seeker soldier for my... Ooh. Boy oh boy. Seeker soldiers and seekers. I'm not really keen on fighting stuff here right now. I'd like to explore the landscape a little bit more, please. Yep. That seeker insists on keeping up with me. So, shoot him. Okay. So now what do we see here? Can I get up there? Kind of want to see the lay of the land a little bit. Not happy. Okay, that is that harbor over there. My bubble is up. So are we running the coastline for now? Or do we find out how deep that goes in that direction? I think we are not quite far enough northeast and northwest to northwest to find the queen if we were going the right direction. So probably might have to go a little further in that direction. Cannot hear a gyal, cannot hear any other mobs. Man, that mist is thick. Good evening. Okay, there is the Gyal. I have had hopes we could go a little bit without encountering another Gyal, but nah. Where is it? I made a mistake here. I ate more health food than I should have. Would have been better off with some stem food. Up. Oh, there is dwarfs down there. Where is that Gyal? I cannot see a Gyal here at all. Gonna pay them dwarfs down there a visit though. That looks like nothing has messed with them yet. And I cannot hear the Gyal again. Huh. Give me that. Finding those infested mines in the fog without a map is quite difficult. Stumbling across one is kinda being lucky. Sometimes infested mines are pretty close to dwarven buildings. So, is there one close that we cannot see because of the thick mist here? I feel like the rumbling of the Gyal is getting louder. Let me see. We are heading south. Or at least south-ish. Ugh. Yeah, that is bad. I should have been eating. I should have been eating some stamina food. So we are back here. I feel like that Gyal is just on the other side here. Good evening, Go-To. I hope you had a wonderful week and you are feeling great. Okay, there's the Gyal. We're gonna get its attention. Thank you, sir. And then we're gonna kite it over here and have them dwarves deal with it, hopefully. Is it coming? Hello? Oh yes, it's coming. Nice. There's a Gyal coming. Just saying. I had a week off, but now I'm back to work, which does not exactly make things easier, but it's okay. Now what? Are we going to play or what? That Gyal is pretty hesitant to come near the dwarf house. Look at that! He's not feeling inclined to play with dwarfs. What did you do to the Gyal, Mr. Dwarf? So that they don't like to be playing with you again. Yeah, I had that happen too. Where a Gyal trophy landed right on the roof and I had to do acrobatics to get to that trophy. That was kind of bad. Now come on. Did you now find out there is Gyal here? Shoot him. Guys, shoot him. What's with that? Now. Okay. Now we can hope that they get all of that killed and then we can pick up the spoils, hopefully. We don't have to try and kill stuff all by our lonesome selves. You've got this, Mr. Dwarf. You can kill it. Yeah, if you get them... you kill them above some water, they will sink, and then you got some problem there trying to get that trophy. I don't know what's going on. You should be managing to get one of those Gyal dead. Could not be that hard. I could do it. Maybe we should be having our portal up somewhere. No, I did not look. Is it dead? Surely does look like it's dead now. I can't hear it anymore, so probably it's dead. I think we're gonna put our portal up here to keep it out of the reach of any stray Stompy Stomp. Seeker Soldier, that is. Can I place that here somewhere, please? Because I want to go see if I can fetch things. And probably I have to glide down from here, from up there, to even get on the roof of that house. Now that seems like we've got a bunch of stuff here. Trying to not fall while I try to collect it because it's hard enough to get up here. Got your house properly destroyed here, friends, huh? Okay. Bileberg bag served on a table, yes. And we've got the Dwerger extractor as well. And a lot of other stuffs here that I would want to have. But we need to get back to our portal first and deliver what we already have. If I could find where I put it. Oh, there. No map, no marker for the portal on the map. That can prove fatal, as we have seen in a previous episode, where for the life of me I could not find my portal anymore. We had that happen. And it was no fun. There we go. Lots of things. Lots of things. Well, it's gonna rain into your house now. I think I cannot carry that copper scrap. Ooh, we are way above what we can carry here. We are way above what we can carry. Well, I'm not so keen on the copper scrap. I can't live without that. I do want the blue jute though, because that is nice for decorating. I think now we got everything. Now, where is my portal? Oh, God. I don't know. I'm in the wrong direction probably. We are back to searching for portals. There we go. There it is. Gonna take those two. You never know when you need them. Okay, we've got 2 more extractors. And a lot of stuff to be getting home. So, 2 jumps to get all of that home. Doom tuba. So, gonna drop all of that off, get the second load, and then we can put all of that into boxes where it needs to go. I think we do have to make a trip to the forest and get us some stones at some point. Did I put there? It's getting dark. Because if we want to build a keep and a proper castle, we will need a heck ton of stones. So yeah, we need to do something about that. So that goes here, and that goes there, and then where does the blue jute go? There, and then all of that. And that goes here. Oh, that's full. Well, that's why. We got some Yggdrasil too. I think that needs to go down below ultimately. And then there should be a place where we have all the valuable stuff. Look at that. We got 6 spare extractors here. We are rich. So that goes in here. All of that is copper scrap. Yeah, the cores. We have had a lot of luck with the cores. We did not find many infested mines, but the ones we found were fabulous. So we need to smelter some of that stuff here. We're gonna smelter that. See how much we've got here. We are so rich. More. That goes. Okay, that is full. That is full too. Okay. We need coal here. A little low on coal, that is what we are, but it's okay. It's okay, we can manage. The thing is, with running around with no map, you stumble across many more things that you just don't mark on the map and go on searching for more things, because you never know if you might manage to come back. I think we are a little bit too small here for our keep. We need to probably make that bigger. We do have some soft tissue that needs to go in here. And money. And then the bile bags. Do we have a place for the bile bags? We do. And the other stuff here is food. So, more of that and more of... Can't even fit all of that anymore. Look at how many mage caps I've got. Rich. We are low on mushrooms though, that is the thing here. We are low on mushrooms. Okay. And we should stock up on the mead, because we need to make more fire mead. Let's see what is needed for that. Barley and cloudberries. Do we have barley here? So much not. Yeah, we do. I think we can use all of that up because we're gonna need it anyways, if not in the Mistlands, then in the Ashlands. And where did we put the fermenter? I thought we made one. I keep forgetting things here. Have we even got a fermenter? And if so, where did we put it? And why am I forgetting things? There's no fermenter here, nowhere. Shoot! What do we need for a fermenter? Bronze? 5 bronze, I think. 5 bronze, 30 fine wood, and 10 resin. Okay. 5 bronze. No 5 bronze, but we do have tin up there. Don't we? There we go. 5 bronze. And then fine wood was 30. And resin was 10, I think. Oh gosh. Having the internet making things hard on you. Sorry to hear that. I hope it sorts itself out. There, we've got a fermenter in the most awkward place I could put it. Oh, we got one. Too bad. Too bad now. Gonna drink something. Okay, let's go. What with our chickies here? Got some eggs that are cold because the fire is out, huh? Okay, we need to do something about the fire then. Yeah, of course, there is no wood in the fire. No wood in the fire means no chicken hatch. There we go. Trying to not burn down my base. Okay. Food. So we gonna eat that and that and that. It should give us an edge with the jumping around in the Mistlands a little bit more. Make things a little easier on us. It's kind of not very productive to go away while my chicken are supposed to lay eggs. Maybe we wait a little bit and refill that here. For starters. Okay, and all is cool. I have no objections to German. It is my native language after all. I just try to keep it English for people that are not Germans, like King Under the Mountain. He's Dutch, and there are others, so that's the only reason I don't have any objections against English. It's okay. Never mind. This is a long walk over here. So we got that, and we got some iron. We are a little low on the iron side still. There's more down below in the second box there. But yeah. I think now we go. We have to find another Wegweiser because it is quite difficult, and King Under the Mountain told me that Smithy at one time said that the infested mines, the Wegweiser could be turned by 90 degrees when you come out of the infested mine. So if it gives you a reading to the northeast or to the northwest, it might instead be northeast or vice versa. Hey, we found an infested mine. We found an infested mine. Me happy. Oh, there is quite a lot of guys down there. But we've got an infested mine, which means we got a chance for a Wegweiser and another 15 cores. Still looking for the queen, yes. The only whiff of queen scent we've got on that map was down here, which directed us north-northeast, which would make it somewhere here-ish, because there is no Mistlands here, we found out. It's only ocean. We looked from here, it's ocean. So somewhere here-ish, and now we are up here trying to find another Wegweiser to confirm directions, but because if it is like Smithy said, then we might be looking at a major conundrum. What am I doing here? How am I going to kill those without getting myself killed? Well, not that way. No, that is kind of the objective of no map. You don't get a Wegweiser, you get a direction, and then you have to follow the direction until you find the place. We have been incredibly lucky finding Yagluth so far, because we had so much luck finding his location by just stumbling upon him. I've been playing a private no map run without any kind of a map, and I can tell ya, I have been searching Yagluth for 30 or something in-game days. I can barely see where I'm shooting at. Ugh. Stay down there so I can shoot you. Man, I'm too stupid to shoot that thing? How bad can I be? Let me get my bubble back lest we die here. Now where is that guy? Oh man. That was bad too. Where are you? Stay down there. I want to shoot you, please. Okay. Following Queen Trail is sometimes the part I like most in no map. I do like the hunt. I do like the logistics and figuring out and trying to find out how to do it. That for sure. I really do like that part. If I would not like a good search and some logistics, I would not play with no map. But like finding things in a time frame where not everybody has run off totally bored would be nice in a way. Okay, let's pick that up and get it down there. I have everything, yes? Last time I watched a thread stream and he managed to lose the circling course in the Mistlands. And then he had none. I try not to mimic that behavior. Okay, we've got... Now let's hope that's not only a mine, that there is indeed a Wegweiser in here. I'm gonna try and see what comes running. Of course, ticks, seekers, 2-star tick, I'm afraid. We have to shoot that one first, because that can be the death of me, that guy. Probably should get my bubble back up, just for the sake of having it up. Could save my life here. Good evening, QMI key. How do I pronounce that? Please help me. Good evening, welcome in. Oh, more ticks. More 2-star ticks. Bug. Gross. Mickey. Okay, good evening, Mickey. Nice to have you. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday evening. We are trying not to get killed in infested mines. And all the while trying to find a Queen Wegweiser. There is no red glow down there. No, no, no. Okay, what's here? That was where all those nasty ticks came from. And those guys down there might decide to come up if we try anything funny here. We don't have our poison with us. Ow. Stupidness. Okay. Kill those. And then we kill those two. Ugh, the stutters. I wonder if they manage to do something about those stutters at some point. There seems to be quite a lot of guys behind that here, and it's all ticks. We need some poison. We need to go home and get ourselves some poison. 'Cause I don't want to fight against so many ticks all by my lonesome self here. I do have ooze bombs. I just don't lug them around all the time. Now where did I put them? In with the projectiles? Yes. How many are there? Well, that's not too shabby. Gonna drop that stuff up here. Doop. Can do a little bit more, at least poison those stupid ticks. Before we need to go home. Bubble back. No need to throw fire around in there. At least I don't want to. I don't want to risk killing off the natural... Where did that sound come from? Oh, from down there probably. Let's see. You dead. I can hear things stumbling around in here. That sounds like an awful lot of ticks and stuff in here. That's a dead tick. Is anything more coming our way? Ugh! More ticks. Look at all of those ticks. All ticks come on. There seems to be a stumpy stump somewhere. I can hear it. Is that a 2-star or 1-star? I think it's a 2-star. Not happy about that. Question is something more behind that here? Is that Stumpy Stump behind here? Better not risk that. We're gonna go upstairs and poison some more ticks. Can I get that? Please? Aw, come on. There is ticks beyond that. there is some tick in that with the brood, but I don't think there is too many ticks there. Hard to know. Quite hard to know. Oh man, there is things going on here. That is where even more stuff and even more ticks and stuff in here. Yeah. Oh, we got a tick on our back here. I do hate ticks. It's so gross. Okay, that's that. There is no Stumpy Stump down there, that is for sure. That is only Seekers. I think we better go home now. Gonna leave that here. My. Okay. Let's get all of that sorted. We've got things. Those things. Those things. A little bit of wood. Do we have trophies here somewhere? Oh, I think we put the trophies down there. My brain. Trophies should be here. True. And we got nearly 2 seal breakers. Okay, that's looking good. That egg is too far out of the reach of the fire. Let's drop that over there. There we go. I think we have to do a day at home and collect backlogs shortly. We do have to do some cooking anyways. And where does that... Oh, we got so much royal jelly. Wow. Let's see, we're gonna collect all of that seeker meat and put it in here. Guess we got a little bit too much of that. I guess we can make more ITER. We should be going to the sap thing and get more sap. That swamp has calmed down a great deal since we placed those torches in the trees. That is very helpful. Okay, friends, we have been at it for about an hour. I do need to drink something. We're gonna have a short break here. And I'm gonna be right back with you.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forest dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built, and should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pumps built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of...
Okay, now we are back. Let me turn off the music. Got me another glass of water. Back to the game. And continue. Good evening and good night, Go-To. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye. Okay, this is still fermenting. That and that and that. We need to cook when we come home today. We need to have a bubble. I think we left the poison in the box next to the infested mine. Let's hope there is a Wegweiser in there, because if there wasn't, we have to go and find another one. That is why we have so many black cores. We keep having to search for Wegweisers. Okay. Now, what is beyond that here? A bunch of ticks I can see parading around there. We didn't bring the poison. Duh. Streamer brain is a real thing, I can tell ya. Keep forgetting things. Need those. Gonna put 5 on the 7 slot. I have been known to overreact to ticks, and then we can lose more than we want to lose. We are a little low on everything here. So let's do this, and then we do that. Okay, that is cool. They are dying. And then what is going on here? Is there ticks here too, or is it just you guys? And can we reach that stumpy stump from here? No? What a pity. That would have been fab. That stumpy stump beyond that here. That does not seem like it. That seems like there is only seekers there. Let me get my bubble back up. I don't want to die too often. I do want to keep my skill points. We do want to go to the deep north in the end. So we do need some kind of skill. There is one dead of those. Aha, there we go. More of those guys. Duh. Look at all of those seekers and gross stuff going on here. You get a healthy dose of that too. All of that stuff in here should be dead by now, I hope. It does not look like there is something coming at us from there. Oh, there is more ticks. I just saw a tick running around there. Well, those are dead ticks. Oh, there's an upstairs here. Aha. Okay. What's up here? Can't see. Oh. Just noise. There is no door here. Want the royal jelly though. Okay. So was saying we need to kill those guys. There were that's dead guys there. My bubble ran out. We don't have too much bubble here. That is the wrong weapon. I'd like to rather should have pulled out the spear here, not the bow. But I'm not always the best with that stuff. It's here. Another one of those fragments. More ticks. More ticks in here. So many ticks. I think there is nothing more here. We killed all of that already. Okay. here. Got all of that here. Okay. I have to go upstairs then here and see about what is up here. There's nothing up here. Where is that stumpy stump I'm hearing? It seems to be on the other side there. What is this? I don't know. Seems only those two seekers in there, okay. Oh my, this is quite large. Is there reddish glow down there? That is where the Stumpy Stump lives. There is no red glow down here. We have not found a single core until now. That does not look like there is a Wegweiser down there. Just flying mobs. And that does not look like something either. Ow, that hurt. Okay, so we've got the only direction here is where that Stumpy Stump lives. I wonder if we can get that through the wall here somehow. But not from here, I guess. It is right beyond that wall, but we are not on the same level. So we will have to break that wall. Ugh. Ugh. I know that if I go at that with that gear, that wooden wall will not hold up for long. We will have that broken in no time. But if I don't do something like about that guys down there, they will fly up at me and then come at my back at the worst possible moment. I'd rather get them out of the way now. Okay. Cannot see what else is in there. Seekers. Probably. Ticks, probably. That is quite a lot of numbers coming up there. Okay, I think we're gonna be poisoning them a little bit more here. Does not do much against the Stompy Stomp, but look at all of those numbers. There is a bunch of stuff in there. One more, I think. That should at least relieve the pressure with the Seekers, because they will die from that. And then we have only Savaramon, good evening! Nice to see you here. Yes, I have been playing live every Tuesday and every Friday for quite a long while now. Something died in there, and it's not the Stompy Stomp. So glad to have you. Happy you found your way here. I hope you had a good day. Of course. Now we fell down here. See? That was the good thing that I killed those guys before. Tuesdays are your days off. That is fabulous. That makes life much easier if you have Tuesdays off. But you have to work weekends, am I right? We don't have fun here because of that Stompy Stomp guarding our way up here. Duh. Well, I guess since we are already in a precarious situation, I might as well set that guy afire. That will make it a little bit quicker to get that thing killed. You stay right there. Yes, we are playing with nearly no map. And we are trying our best not to get killed. And we are trying to find another Queen Wegwieser. Because we found only one so far, and that pointed us to the northeast, which is not quite where we are right now, but nearly. And now we are searching for another Queen Wegwieser to try and find her Majestic's location, which proves to be not as easy as what one would think without a proper interactive map. We do have the no map printer mod, so we are not entirely without a map, but it's only a static map that prints after you have discovered things, and then you can see it on the map. And I do enjoy playing this, but also we already have 63 black cores just from trying to find the queen here. Which does not make it much easier in a way. Can we just drop down there? Man, there is a lot of stuff going on down there, huh? Is that just that one seeker, or is that more than one? I would accept fighting one. Good evening, King Under the Mountain. Happy to see you. I hope you have a reasonable good time. Ugh. Now we got a broken bubble and a tick on our back and more ticks. Oh, that is a 2-star tick. No, that is not fun. That is not fun at all. A 2-star tick is the... Ah. Oof. That was dangerous. Still haven't found the queen. Karam, good evening. Okay, we have a 2-star tick down there. And 2 seekers. Boo. And we are running low on food. I think we're gonna gather what we can here and come back next day. I can't even pick that stuff up. Yeah, we have to come back tomorrow because we have to kill that stuff. How did I get here even? Something like here? Ah, yeah. We are still hoping to find the Wegweiser. We are so desperately in need of searching and finding. And yeah, you pointed me to... Smithy said, yeah, it could be quite the other direction. So, but I don't have any indicators that would help me find that better. So we keep going and try to get another Wegweiser and see if that will help us figure it out. The side effects of your blood pressure lowering medicine had me hugging or sitting a toilet bowl. Oh my, that does not sound like a lot of fun. That sounds like you had a hard time. Sorry to hear that, friend. That was the wrong one. I managed to click on the wrong button. How stupid. Wait, we need to sort that again. That goes here. And that goes here. And the wolf goes here. And that is all the plains. And then that is all the mistlands. And then we're gonna collect all the ashlands too. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Can you get different medication to help with lowering the blood sugar without that nasty side effects? That would be fab. I know sometimes it's really hard to find the right medication. We only have 1 mandible. We should have 2. Why do I only have 1 mandible? Probably because I was already completely full here. And where did we put all the mandibles? That's the second question here. Duh. But the blood sugar, the blood pressure was too high. Oh, okay, way too high. And then you had to take medication to bring it down, and that is what causing us to feel sick. I'm sorry. Okay, we've got some chickens here and cold eggs that are on the wrong side of the barn. Can you get away from that egg, please, you chickie? Because I need to pick that egg up or you won't get siblings. There we go. So that needs to go to that side. Okay. Now we're gonna go and check up on our leather. 44 in here, which is not a whole lot if you need more goosebumps. Taking him on an empty stomach and then caused problems. The 50 more here. Okay. So we got a little bit of leather scraps to make more goosebumps, but I think we do have to ultimately get some more leather scraps because we are not easily done. And we need to get more sap. We should have been tapping sap all the while. We should be baking bread all the while too, I think. Lest we have no stamina food here. What's with our Is that all we have? No. Man, that had me frightened for a second there. Oh look, the Rockies, they are happy. Both of them are grinning. How cute is that? Stinking cute. They are so cute. Love those Rockies so much. We need to have some wood and bake some bread. By the way, forced to stay home, which gives me a great opportunity to watch. Oh yeah, true! If you don't have to go work, you can come and look and watch me fumble my way around the world. And you can make your usual jokes, keep me company and make me laugh. Okay, we gonna cook the bread and then we gonna go to bed. I want it over with that infested mine. I want to see if there is Wegwieser in there. All the best bets for Wegwiesers have been nope so far. But you never know. And we might want to think about making a Himiniaffel or something. And blitz the stuff a little more. We are still running around with Black Mad Lad gear. We could afford ourselves a nice sword. It's not like we are... Or we do have quite some stuff. What does that super sword cost? It's not too bad, it's iron. That is the problem here. And the Himiniaffel? Not even iron. Oh, the Yggdrasil wood might be the problem here. Let me have a look-see. Iggy wood. Okay-ish. Okay, I think we might want to go Mistwalker and Himiniaffel. But first we might want to go sleep. And I need to make another short break here because I have to use the bathroom. And I cannot concentrate on playing this game if I have to use the bathroom. I don't know if you can relate, but that's a big problem for little old me. So, put them 6 drafts in here. Gonna have another short break here. I need to go to the loo. Be right back.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill points built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rainbow sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Thank you, Samaraman, for the good wishes. I wish you a good time, whatever you have to do, and take care. I'm gonna be looking out for your next video. I have been enjoying your No Boss series greatly. Guys, go check out Samaraman on the YouTubes. She has a series going where she is doing max decoration but no killing bosses. It's fabulous. Go look at it. It's fantastic. Okay. One more day of killing stuff in there, and then I think the last day, next day, we are going to spend at home and try to get on with our building project here a little bit more, and farming stuff and all of that jazz that needs doing. I need a bubble. Okay, let's see what we can find. That looks like nasty weather in the Mistlands. Good thing we are inside, we don't get wet from the rain. Where were we? What were we doing? We were fighting things down here. There was nastiness down there. Seekers and guys and things and whatever. Can we lure them up? They should be able to come up here, shouldn't they? Huh, I thought... Well, maybe the Seekers are blocking the ticks. Let's have another look-see here. There's 2 more cores here, which I think is a good thing. Oh wait, there is a Seeker. We can shoot that guy. One dead Seeker is one mob less we have to worry about. Can we? Where is those damn ticks? I hate ticks. Ticks are so gross. More Seeker. Oh, what if we... I forgot to bring the ooze bombs again. Man, how silly can you be? They are in the box. Making things harder on myself, as always. Where did we come from? Where are we going? What are we doing? Making things hard. Need those. The big question I have here is, why don't they come up here? They should be. Okay, while we are here, let's pick that up. Tankard. Never touched one before. Okay. And try again to not get killed here. How about we drop them a little ooze bomb here and see what gets poisoned by that. Only that one seeker. All of the other stuff seems to be elsewhere. Where are they? Huh. This has me stumped. There's a two-star tick down there somewhere. Why can't I get up on the railing? I could before. Now you're trying to get at me, huh? Yeah, dude. Did we at least kill that stupid tick in that kamikaze action here? Man. That is not as easy as it looks. I hopefully killed that tick at least. Cannot see it anymore. Yes, that is fine. Keep yourself company there. Boom. Where's the second one? Cannot hit that one from here. Damn it. Okay, I think now we've got everything dead here. And there is no queen rune in here. Damn it. I don't want that. And I think we don't want that. I think we want that though. Six more. There is still some noises coming from somewhere. But I think that is the seekers in that other pit that we did not kill yet. We killed them in that pit. There is more in this pit here. And then... yeah, we did all of that. But they can live for all that I care. There is no reddish glow there. And that is everything that is here still. Is there something beyond this? It feels like. And if so, how do I get there? Ah, we got things here. You not good enough. More seekers. I get the impression that we will not find a queen rune in here. Just more carapace. Don't you think? Yeah. That was the end of it. Okay, we did not get lucky here with the green rune. We have to go on searching. Damn it. There is no glow down there, no? Not at all. Well, that's that. Well, more cores. But no green rune. Do. Okay, now we're gonna make us some gear, I think. Look at all of those black cores we have gathered. We are rich. Can't even fit the stuff in here anymore. Okay, this goes with the projectiles. Food. More sausages. Money. That. Do we have some... No, all the valuables are upstairs. Somewhere here. There. Yeah, we're gonna put that in with that here. And then that goes in here. God knows I will never use all of that. Okay, the Himiniaful. We need silver and iter. And I think mandibles, right? Mandibles, silver, iter, and iggy wood. Iggy wood. Where's the mandibles? There. And silver. We don't have any silver down here. Duh. Do have a bunch of silver though. Let's take some down there. Get us a proper Mistlands weapon here, and then we're gonna make a Mistwalker too, I think. There, that goes with me. I mean, yeah, full. The loudest piece of equipment in the game. And the Mistwalker does take fine wood. Okay, we don't need Iggy wood for that, so we can upgrade that one. Oh, does not need Iggy wood either. Just silver, mandibles, and iter. We do have iter. Iggy wood. Leave that here. And ugh, we are out of any kind of stamina we ever had. There we go. Himiniaful level 3. Cool. And for the Mistwalker, we need wisps and iron and fine wood. That goes here, and that goes there, and then we need fine wood. No fine wood down here. Get more fine wood. Okay, we need to go and harvest some fine wood from somewhere. At some point. And I'm not quite sure we do have wisps down here. Probably not. The wisps are all upstairs, I'm afraid. Yeah, I thought so. A lot of running around here. Do we have wisps somewhere here? There. Do 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 do. So, iron, iter, fine wood, mistwalker. And upgrade. 20 more iron. That is not too bad. We can live with that. There we go. Got a mistwalker. We're gonna keep that. Carapace spear would be a cool thing too. We are running around here with the fang spear. Carapace spear. Well, that one needs iggy wood. Okay, we do have iggy wood. Some. And carapace, of course. And I've forgotten what else. Carapace spear. Mandibles, of course. Carapace spear. Nice. Got a better spear. And we are left with some more wood, at least. That. That. And that. Okay. That feels like an accomplishment now. Gonna have the mistwalker. Let's see, that is blunt, frost and spirit. And that is slash, frost and spirit. That is way more damage than the Frostner does. But it's not as much slowdown, I think. So something like that. Why am I carrying around the iron sledge? For what for? Like brain, baby? Brain? Wouldn't have to carry that around. Okay, wisps need to stay in the box because I don't have to carry those around. And I think we're gonna go jump over and see about the sap for a spell here. There is a sap portal somewhere here. Can we still? Yes, we can, Bubble. We are way low on health here. Let's hope there is no nastiness coming up for us here. We do need to get us some sap. 1, 2. Is there more here? No, only the 2. I have 6 extractors laying around at home and I have only 2 installed here. What am I doing? There is at least 2 more that can go on here. But we do need, I think, iggy wood to install them, and the iggy wood is in short supply. I'm afraid that might be the cause why we don't have it. Well, we've got that. Why is that 38 and not 40? I don't understand. We can make more iter now. Maybe I missed picking something up there. Stop the buzzing. Want to put the sap in there. Okay, now let's have a look, see what our chicken are doing. Looking good. Nice enough. Ugh, the weather is turning nasty on us. I had hoped we might be able to play some fetch with our logs a little bit. Oh, that was only the swamp weather. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's nurture down some more iron. At some point we need to go and get more iron. There is no such thing as too much iron in this game. And I want to fetch back some of my logs. They are far spread. Can I get up there? At some point I should put stairs there so I can get up here much easier. Tip. Okay. Looking not too bad. Maybe I should be looking into the spine snap too, but the huntsman bow is just so good for a weapon not making so much noise. I'm reluctant to give it up, but we should be making some more frost arrows too, I think. Let's see if we have the necessary things here. We are out of obsidian. Do we have more obsidian down here? Yeah, we do. Okay, all is well. Regular wood should be up there. Freeze glands 2, feathers 2. At least we do not have a shortage of feathers and freeze glands. Let's make a bunch of frost arrows. My arrows of choice. That is not enough obsidian to make another bunch. That is still not enough obsidian. We need to get more obsidian. We need to get more obsidian in general, I think, because if that is everything we've got here, then that is not enough. We have to go to the mountains too and get more obsidian. There is a lot of stuff to be done. Wait, the feathers. Give me the feathers. Out of wood. I have no qualms whatsoever making hundreds of frost arrows because I know I will use them. I'm gonna use up all the obsidian because there is no other use for obsidian than frost arrows. And if we run through all of those, then we have to go to the mountain and acquire more obsidian. That is what is going to be happening. Okay, got lots of frost arrows here. That is nice. Okay, do we need to gather some more of those wisp seeds? Probably. Where is the last wisp fountain? Where did I place the last one? And I'm so forgetful. There it is. Okay. Where did I put them? Downstairs. What's that with my brains? Not working properly all the time. Put them here. Okay, now we're good. Now we good. Why do I have all of that in my pocket? Duh. Pick that up in that Christmas room. And I'm sure I will never use it, but I have it. Should be making some health potions, huh? Medium healing, major healing. We can make major healing. Blood clots, honey, and jelly royale. Okay. Royal jelly. Where's the blood clots? And where's the honey? We cannot, because we don't have the honey. We need to go get some honey. We need to go sleep. Okay, we are going to have one more break here, and then we're gonna go for getting things in order at home. Gonna be right back with you.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill upstairs. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live.
Okay, I have drunk. Don't forget to get the pause screen away and get back to the game. And one of the last episodes managed to not unpause the game. Nobody could see because I was on a pause screen. Duh. Okay, this is still fermenting. Well, yeah. It's not as easy as it used to be at times. Okay, we are good with that. We can collect some more wisps just because we can for future projects, because it's raining around here. Which helps with the wisps. Nice. I think we do have to do some harvesting here. And some replanting. It's not like I don't have a scythe in my inventory in my box, but I keep forgetting that I have a scythe and then just keep planting stuff here and harvesting by hand, like I always did, way before the Bugwitch update. You know how incredibly lucky we were running into all 3 traders like that? That is a rare thing. I have been having so much trouble finding the traders in my private no-map run. So much harder than you would think. Okay, that is good. We can replant those 26. Those can go into the windmill. We're gonna do that right now. And we're gonna, let's see, what's with that here? Gonna top that off to 50. And we're gonna replant that for seeds for the chickens, I think. And I forgot to close the door on my sap, did I? No, it looks closed from here. Okay. Give me that. Okay, we're good on that here, I think. Now we replant the garden in the rain. And six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then how many? 29. That is a lot of carrot seeds. There, and turnip seeds. Because we can. Okay, missing requirement. Wait, we have 3 more? Did I not put all of that in the box? It said missing requirement, huh? I did put 50 in here, didn't I? 47. 3 processed, that's 50. Okay. Cannot count to 23. Help. There. Now we nearly broke our cultivator. Level 1 cultivator. Because why would you upgrade your cultivator? And I have 1 more wisp in my pocket that I picked up somewhere. while running around. Okay, that makes 50. That is a fair number. Now, let's see. Let's go up here and have a look-see. Is that big enough for our keep that we want to build here? It might be. Gonna get some stones and lay a foundation, huh? Maybe I should be walking that down there, but for now it will be okay in here. So there is some stone here. Is there more stone down here? Nah. Okay, we just have black marble down there. Okay, I think we have to go to the Black Forest. We have to get us probably some ice. So if we start that in the corner here and just fill all the way to the other side, that is gonna take a bunch of stones. But we do want a solid foundation down. There we are out of stones. Okay. Forest, probably. Get more stones and get some Great Dwarf Ice, because we are running low on those too. That is not a lot of Great Dwarf Ice. That is not a lot of ooze. The defining factor is not the leather scraps, it's the ooze. We do want more ooze too. Okay, we have to have a look at our map and see. North of the biggish swamp east, that is in the meadows. Continent south of Skinny Mountain, plains. Plains. 5 is in the forest far west. We also have a boat portal somewhere out there, if I remember correctly. We do not have a boat portal here. Let me see where the boat portal leads to. And is it connectable, or do I need to go back to the forest? That looks like we have a boat portal here. And we have a boat with a boat portal, and we are in the forest. Which is not the worst outcome that we could have. And there is a big blob of stone here that we could really use for some building projects, huh? And if we make some noise, we might attract some neighbors and get some eyes too. So win-win, huh? And we have nasty weather here. At least we have the black metal pickaxe, which makes mining stone way easier than with the previous ones. Any guesses? Do we get a new pickaxe in the deep north? That would be nice. We haven't had a pickaxe in a while, a new one at least. Ooh, weather is getting nicer. Nice. I mean, that pickaxe is technically Mistlands. How am I stuck here? Because that is where we got that. Maybe they don't think it's necessary that we get new pickaxes all the time. I'm so curious to see if we get a new metal, probably gold. There was this one screenshot where they showed a weapon that was all gleaming golden. I would be so down to having some gold. We have to keep ourselves busy in all of our games until the 9th of September. That is quite a long time. Maybe I should be upgrading the pickaxe too. It's only a level 1 too. I tend to be on the cheap side with my gear. Ain't I? That blob might at least provide enough to get the floor done, and then eventually the one layer of wall set up, so we can make out how we want our layout to be. So now we have 2 boats, because I forgot that I already had a boat. And had a boat portal down here. And I collected a new one to go sailing for the Mistlands. Classical streamer brain. This is working quite well. Can get a lot of stone in a short amount of time with that. Maybe I should get up there. Ugh. Do that from the top. Oh, you're bringing some ice. How kind of you. Thank you. That's quite some stone here. We're gonna keep the stuff that is easier to carry than the stones, and put the stones in the box. They weigh more. Can I get up there? Yep, thank you. Just don't want to have things hanging in midair. It's difficult enough. Steve, good evening. How are you doing? Now we have what I did not want to have, stuff hanging in midair here. And can I get to that? I think I can. Alive and kicking, alive and kicking. We are in dire need of more stone for the keep I want to build in our base in the plains. So we decided to go to the forest for a spell and get us some more stones here. We have still not found the queen. We were on a mission to find a Wegweiser in the Mistlands. Found an infested mine, but no Wegweiser inside. It's not making things easier. I'm quite sure I'm not able to jump with that. There we go. I do not technically have a Discord server that I would be using with my YouTube. I should be setting one up. I only have a private one for family, and I don't want to, for family and close friends, and I don't want to post that somewhere and have people running around there. I probably should set one up, Steve. You are quite right about that. Should be doing that. Not be so difficult to do. It just never occurred to me, really, and honestly, you are the first person to ask about it, and so I figured maybe people are not quite that interested in having Discord, so I never bothered to make one. Then I get a little bit more. More stone is more better if you want to build a castle. All in close proximity here. Very nice. And some eyes, because we can use the eyes too. I did not find the queen yet. No, we are still on the hunt for the queen. We found one single Wegweiser in plains around here-ish somewhere that pointed north-northeast, and I think we have to go look up this place here. We are somewhere here-ish right now, and we have to find another Wegweiser to point the way. And those Wegweisers are quite rare. We found out today that we already have 66 black cores in our possession because we cleared out some mines to find a Wegweiser, and we had no luck so far. So yeah, finding the queen turns out to be not as easy, but we knew that it would get harder and harder to find the boss. It's quite easy to find Ike because he is not too far from spawn and he's in the meadow, so that is normally no big problem. Bone mass is not that bad to find because he is in a certain distance from spawn. We got incredibly lucky with Yakluth. We just run into him while we were searching for Wegweisers. That was really lucky, and the queen proves to be stubbornly hiding from us. Well, good thing is we do have quite some time to spend until the Deep North update drops. So we can spend a few more sessions trying to figure out the queen. Father should be much more easy to find because the landmass where he can be on is tiny. So I guess we will have an easier time in the Ashlands finding things because it's not that big of a world where the Ashlands can occur. So yeah, queen will be, I think, the most problematic to find. And in my opinion, the most problematic to be killing at that, because that's a beast. And I'm incredibly bad at killing the queen. I cannot even carry all of that stuff. We got at least a goodly amount of stone out of this adventure. Should be going home soon though. And some eyes, at least enough to make a few more portals. Okay, got all of that. That was 2 blobs of stone from the forest for building purposes. Satisfied with that. No seekers please now, no seekers allowed. I have to go home. Yeah, we are out of stamina. We cannot do nothing because we are out of stamina here. Okay, we have to get that in boxes somehow. Well, we had 17, now we got 31. That was not the worst. That's 3 portals, and 3 portals is not bad. We're gonna need so many portals until we're done. I still hear chirping noises from our chicken coop, so they are not yet adults. And we got that. And we got some more Ratatosk. Okay, let's repair things. Let's go to bed. And then we shall feed the chickens. Stay at home and build the groundworks for our new keep. A little bit disappointed that there was not a Wegweiser in that infested mine. There were so many ticks in there. So many ticks and not a Wegweiser. That's unfair. Girl, you should be eating things, not just running around with no food. We should make more seeker aspect too. At least we are good on the... Wait, honey. Honey, we need honey, because we do need to make some healing mead. Forgot about the honey completely. And our honeybees are here, and we do not have a lot of honeybees, just some. We should be on top of our game with the honeybees too, because that is the only 4 honeybees we ever found. That means now we can make the potions. Well, it's not a lot, but it is some. And I think I put the stuff in here. We need that. What else? I forgot. Major healing. Oh, yes, of course. The royal jelly. Gonna make 2 of those. And probably we're gonna try and make more Ratatosk too. Royal jelly goes back here. That stuff goes back here. And where did I put the stuff I bought by from the witch? I keep forgetting where things are. Man, we don't have to bring seeker meat home. Look at all of that seeker meat. Where is the ingredients? Damn it. We have things that we bought from the bogwitch somewhere. We do have Ratatosk, so we have bought some stuff. Where did I put that? Oh. Is that with me and my brains? This is unbelievable. Ooh, where did I put that stuff? That is not possible. All of that here is monies. Goodness gracious, where did I put all of the bogwitch ingredients? Did I not bring them from our previous house? Is it still there? I think there is still stuff in boxes here that should not be here. Oh, all of them are not happy. There it is. Damn it. I had all but forgotten that I left it here. There is still food in here, too. Is there some wood here that we could use to light the fire? That is not looking like it. Yeah, we should bring some wood here so we can light the fire. And at least we found that stuff. Man. The things I don't write down. There can never be too much storage space. Yeah, there can never be too much storage space. The problem is getting your brain to remember where you put the stuff. So, we're gonna put the witch stuff up there in the highest place. There, so that. And then we're gonna make some more Ratatosk because we're gonna need it anyways. So embarrassing. Like I had Alzheimer's or something. Okay. So that goes there, and then those go in here. Okay. Really, the amount of time spent labeling all of that, I feel like I would not put all of you through me labeling every box and building that so it can be labeled. Usually I have a system and I can remember where I put stuff, but sometimes my brain is just like mush. I'd never have big troubles finding my leathers or something like that. But forgetting that I never brought the stuff over here, no label in the world would have helped with that. That's too much. Good evening. What is your name? I do not see any name here. That is strange. Oh, Sado was... Sado? Oh, if I'm butchering that, please forgive. Do tell your name, please. I cannot figure out how to pronounce that. And welcome in. And how did you, chicken, get out of the chicken coop? Can you tell me that? How did that happen? Like, hello, that's stone foundation here. How did that chicken get out of the chicken coop? Is there a hole somewhere? Nah, there is no hole. It escaped, yes. Somebody explained. Well, I had one of the eggs laying right on that wall. And that is disaster calling to happen. I need to make sure when I drop the eggs in the zone where it's warm that they don't end up completely against the wall, because sometimes they get pushed outside when they transform from an egg into a chicken because the hitbox is so big. And I think that is what might have happened there. So we have a free roaming chicken there now. Cannot help that. Okay, so do we go to here? That is still blue, so that would make quite the big keep. Stay away from bad stuff. That is boring, laying down the foundation here, but gotta do it anyways. I'm not quite sure if I want that keep to be built directly against that wall there, or if I want some space to walk around behind it. Good thing we farmed that many stones, because it's taking hundreds. Okay, we've got... No, we don't. Things are fighting things out there, I think. I think we have to get our saddle and take a look at our loxies. I'm gonna take some food too for the logs. Because I hear fighting up there. So now we've got the foundation here. We have to do something about that wall too. Gonna do some logs feeding on the logs feeding place. What is going on here, guys? What are you fighting with? What is the fuss all about? Where do you think you're going? After the hares again, huh? Look at all of that stuff coming downhill here. Like, look at that! That logs up there killed the hare and all the stones, and the hare dropped downhill. Funny. Now where is he? She, it. Up there. Oh, we have nastiest weather here. How are you looking? Don't go away. Wanted to bubble you just to keep you safe. Stop the rambling. Oh, come on. And honestly, we do have to do we have to do things here? Okay. Oh, the stutters. The stutters. Duh. Wow, it's hard to hit that thing with all that stutters going on here. Okay, can we now get down there, please? Oof. There is a lot of stuff laying around here. I just have to pick it up. But the mountains are no nice place to be in that weather. Duh. You do some serious eating here. Wow. My gosh. No rescue for logs in the mountains in that kind of a weather. That is no fun. Whoa, what is going on over there? What have you killed here? Tons of stuffs. I wanted that. Stop it. What? Well, more stones. More black metal. More hair. there something glittering here? I don't think. Freeze glands. Mountain weather still bad. No fun. We should probably put a workbench there. Oh my, look at that. We got so many logs. All ours. That's a veritable logs herd here. All of them here outside seem to be quite fine. They are not close enough to our house to be much affected by that nonsense here. Yeah, we do need a little bit of wood and put a workbench somewhere here to prevent that from despawning. More stones. Well, not too many, just a few. Aha, you are a hen already, okay. Two more wood here. That. Let's see how that works. Still more stuff here, duh. You got logs, you got a lot of stuff. Okay, that goes in here. Where did that coal come from? That is tar. What is going on here? What happened here? Somehow our roof got on fire. Maybe those here are too close to the roof. We have been using those for quite a while and it never set our roof on fire, but this time it did. That is uncool. That is not what I wanted. Wait, where, why, how, what is going on here? Yeah, I think we gotta move those to a different place. That is too dangerous. We could set our whole base on fire with that. Unhappy. I'm gonna put them down here. Far away from anything flammable. That should do the trick. Okay. Shoot. Burning up my house. Look here. Got roof on the got the roof that was burned up because wrong one. We need that one. never occurred to me because we have been using those ovens there for quite a while and it did never burn up our house, but this time it did. I don't know. That was the wrong one. Damn. That's still the wrong one. That's the one I want. There. Okay. Everything repaired here. The things you learn. Cool. Freeze glands. Trophies. And some food. And with that we reached the 2100 hour mark, which sadly means we do have to stop playing this game for this week because I have to get up 5 a.m. in the morning for work. So we will be repairing things real quick and then we will stand in front of our bed and save the game. I thank you all very much for coming to keep me company and watch me fumble my way through all of my boxes and hack at stone blobs. I hope you will come back next time, next Tuesday, call to arms. No map, or should I say nearly no map. And on Fridays, if you are interested, we are playing Subnautica 2, 1800. So, I thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you come again. I hope you hit the like button because you liked it. I hope you're subscribed if you're not subscribed until yet. And we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!